Have you ever felt unworthy? If so, unworthy of what? Love from other people? Good things happening in your life? Having nice things? Take a moment to reflect upon the thoughts that you've run. If you've ever felt a lack of your self-worth, rest easy. You're not alone. In fact, almost everyone I've ever met upon this planet has had some issue related to a sense of self-worth. It's like a plague that has taken over humanity. I had a very extreme case of unworthiness myself. I felt unworthy of everything at one point. Love, attention, healthy relationships, good things, prosperity, you name it, I felt unworthy of having it. When I dug really deep in my 30s, I felt that I'd even been unworthy of breathing, unworthy of being alive, unworthy of even existing. Whew! Thank goodness I discovered the cure. The concept of self-worth is actually a non-issue from your soul's perspective. If you picture the source of loving like the sun, notice how all of the rays are shining equally. So the sun is not withholding love light from one particular ray, thinking like, oh, this is a really bad ray, I better leave that ray in the dark. The sun is also not giving more love light to another ray, saying, oh, this ray over here is a really good ray, I better give that one more light, right? It sounds silly, doesn't it? And yet, this is what most of us are thinking about ourselves, that we aren't worthy in some way. The truth is that it's impossible not to be worthy. Just like the sunlight comes from the sun and is made out of sunlight, you come from your source of love. You are literally made out of love life. Now, can you place a value or a measure on love? If love is your name for source energy or for God, can you place a value on God? It's impossible, right? It's immeasurable. God is invaluable. So when you take a look at this, there really isn't anything more valuable than that. So we could say that there is no measure of worth because the value is higher than anything you could possibly comprehend. Couldn't even wrap your mind around it. So what you could say is that your source has intrinsic value. The value is built in because of the very fact it's made out of source energy. You are made out of source energy too. You're a soul in a body. The very fact that you were born makes you worthy. You're intrinsically worthy. You were worthy before you were born, you're worthy now, and you're worthy after you leave this body. Your self-worth is just a given from Spirit's perspective. You don't have to do anything to get it. There's nothing that can make you unworthy. Your worth is not dependent on your gender, your race, your religion, your nationality, your socioeconomic status, your sexual orientation, or any other factor. Your worth has nothing to do with circumstances, appearance, intelligence, education. Your value has nothing to do with any of that. There's no way to blow it. Self-worth is simply something that you were born with, just like your skin, your teeth, your hair, your blood, your bones. Your worth is innate. The cure for the unworthiness plague is simple. Recognize that it doesn't exist on the being level. If you want to start feeling better, claim your intrinsic worth. State, I am intrinsically worthy. I was born worthy. I am worthy. And breathe that in. Now, if you don't believe it right away, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Embodying the knowledge of your intrinsic worth is an ongoing process. You might just want to start saying, I'm open to the possibility that I may be intrinsically worthy. Wherever you start with this, just start somewhere and begin to breathe in this idea of your intrinsic worth. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You can't blow it because you're innately worthy no matter what. Today's action step: claim your intrinsic worth. Declaration: I am worthy. I was born worthy. I'll always be worthy. Breathe it in. Many blessings of joy and vibrant freedom.